Hallo. Hi boetjies, hoe gaan dit met julle? Nee, fuck ouens. Julle wonder seker nou, wat die fuck doen jy? Jy. Ja. Daai boetjies is tyd vir nog 'n videoetjie. Nog 'n lekker spooky wookie. Boys, ek is fucking reg. Ek het 'n paar videoetjies gemaak nou boetjies en ek is reg vir nog. Fucking spooky wookies. Fucking mense fucking deure klop, fucking enigiets. So ons gaan inspring. Boetjies, voordat ons inspring, wil ek jou sê dankie. Dankie dat julle die toiletpapier vir my aangee wanneer ek in my broek hak. Deur hierdie video's te kyk. Boetjies, julle, dit beteken baie vir my. Dankie vir die duime, dankie vir die support. Ek is fucking lief vir julle, Chinas. Julle is lekker. Maar voordat ons inspring, wil ek gou iets vir julle wys. Dan gaan ons direk in die video spring. So, is julle reg? Nice. My Chinas, julle wonder seker nou, wat die fuck soek jy op hierdie channel, hierdie kanaal? Boys, ek het 'n kommentjie gekry van 'n moorse nice weirdo af, chom, sy naam is Eyster. Jy, Eyster, as jy hierdie video kyk met chom, jy's lekker. Hy het my 'n lekker kommentjie gestuur, boys, en ek het net gedink, boys, hy is letterlik 295 subscribers, hy's 5 weg van 300 af. Julle Chinas, gaan nou na sy kanaal toe gaan, soos wat ek nou gaan doen. Julle gaan subscribe, julle gaan daai fucking klokkie laat bliksem hom, bliksem die klokkie, laat hy begin. Support hom. En daar gaan nog baie meer kom, boetjies, baie meer van hierdie. So los vir my 'n lekker kommentjie as julle 'n kanaal het, ek sal verseker uit my eie uitgaan en julle help en vir julle lekker shout-outjie gee daar. Maar Eysterperd, jy's lekker. En ek hoop jy geniet hierdie video en my maatjies, julle ook. So kom ons spring in. En vandag se videoetjie my Chinas. My fucking Chinas. Top 10 scary videos only the brave will watch. Is jy braaf? Ons kyk 'n lekker chills uit, chom. As jy nie weet wat chills is nie, gaan ons sy kanaaltjie toe, gaan support sy kanaal, gooi 'n paar duime daar en kom ons spring in die video in. Is jy reg? Kom ons begin.
Unless you're brave, there's no way you can handle these scary videos. Number 10, Matthew from the YouTube channel The Guys with Cars is exploring an infamously creepy abandoned building located in Layton, Utah with a couple of his friends. Throughout the exploration, they are not able to find a whole lot except for broken down walls spray painted with graffiti and some Tupperware food containers located in the kitchen area.
As daar shit op binne gespuit is, soos graffiti en enige fucking weirdo shit, nee. Dan moet jy mos fucking weet jy moet wegbly. Maar dan doen hulle seker enige tipe voodoo spooky wookies ou. Wegbly.
But it's here where Matthew and his friends surely got the scare of their lifetime.
Wag, is daai sy chommy?
As it turns out, this house is definitely not abandoned after all.
Daai ou fucking Rambo het chom met 'n fucking, wat is dit, 'n pype, wat is dit, 'n golfstok, 'n pooltar, hy dit is. Wat sê julle mens?
As a terrifying man enters the kitchen wielding a long metal rod.
A rod?
Oh, hello there. Hi. Okay. That's obvious.
Which he seemingly is not afraid to use. As soon as the man enters, Matthew and his friends.
Okay dan, China. Dan moenie jou fucking deur ooplos nie. Sit 'n bordjie daarop en sê, luister, ek bly hier. Dis my fucking huis. Want hoe die fuck, ek sou ook aangebliksem het hou. So julle nie? Julle is ook aangehou, China. Niemand sal dit weet nie.
Race out of the building as fast as they possibly can before anything serious can be done to them. Matthew has posted since this video, so it seems like him and his friends made it out, but if they were not fast enough, who knows what terrible things the man could have done to them.
Daai fucking stok reg deur sy poepel optrek hou. Maar hulle het guts. Ek gee dit vir hulle.
Number 9. A Reddit user named Remoulade2 shared the following video which seems to depict something strange happening outside, captured on security camera. The uploader provided some background information stating, "I've been arguing with my brother about what this thing is, and we can't really come to a conclusion. So without further delay, let's have a look and see for ourselves." The uploader insists that this is nobody he or his brother knows and says that their house is located remotely and clarifies that the figure had just walked out of an enormous field and stumbled onto their property, which is what we just saw upon going out to.
Dis blykbaar 'n boomie. Verseker 'n boomie, Jonas. Of dis net 'n ou wat heavy op iets is. Fucking Dagga of Herogoga of fuck whatever, enige fucking blaar waar daar is. Dis hy seker ophou want hy loop soos 'n fucking ou ros mannetjie. Dis bietjie weird.
To investigate later on, the uploader and his brother were only able to find 2 black leaves that looked odd, but aside from that, they couldn't find anything of significance as to information on what this figure is or what it was doing. He even suggests that it might be an orc, although some people in the comments think it might.
Chom, jy Jordan te veel fucking games, my China. As jy dink dis 'n fucking orc. Ek beloof jou, 'n orc is nie so fucking klein nie. Of so, daai 'n orc is fucking massive, chom.
Either be a human or some sort of ghost. Either way, it's definitely something you wouldn't want to see stumbling onto your property.
Daai ding moet try. Hy moet net try, chom. Ek fucking skop hom. Jy het al gehoor hoe ek sê ek skop 'n ding. En ek beloof jou, ek sal raak skop. Ek sal daai ding, hy moet fucking try.
Late at night, number 8. Over on my Chills Narrator subreddit, a user shared a video that was filmed during the late hours somewhere in northern Oklahoma. The uploader presumably saw something that piqued his curiosity and proceeded to go outside and film the strange phenomenon. To say that it is weird and fascinating would be an understatement.
Ja, dat is nog
Look at these lights all shooting up into the sky. There's like 15 of them, 24 of them maybe.
En dit is chom maak jy mind op hou. Like ek dink daar of hy het gelets gehad of whatever, maar daar's nie vir 'n volk 15 nie.
Shooting up and up and up and they keep going. There's more and more and more.
Strange light formation in the sky looks like something ripped straight out of a creepy sci-fi movie. There is just something about the way these lights point straight to the sky that will show.
Ja, hy het 'n punt daarbeet hou want dit kan of daar's ligte wat so fucking ver kan skyn nou. Maar daai's weird hou. Daar's net gaps tussen dit. Dis een van 'n fucker here. Gaps wat bietjie weird is, China.
Really evoke chills on your arms. I can't even imagine how creepy but also breathtaking this must have been to look up at close and in person. As terrifying as it may be, some people in the comments have suggested that this formation may have just been the SpaceX satellites, but even if that is the case, it still doesn't make it any less creepy of a sight to see. Number 7. An Arabic YouTuber known as Adventures
Jenna's hare is fucking on flieke.
Between Monsters is known online for making highly creepy exploration-style videos, where he often finds fascinating but chilling landmarks to explore in his local area. In one video published on his channel just a few months ago, Adventures is exploring a grassy area outdoors, which seems to be pretty desolate and empty, but that all changes when he nears the end of his search.
Wat is dit?
Hey. Assalamu alaikum.
Daai ding het 'n rooi kop hou. Jou fucking weirdo. Daar bo daai koppie staan vir my fucking kyk. Fucking Spider-Man, ek sê vir jou. Weirdo.
Instead of running away in horror like most people would probably do, Adventures simply continues to shine his light and video.
Ja, fuck hom, kom bly, sê vir hom. Fuck, jy kan my nie sien nie, chom. Ek het jou. Wat sê jy? Wat jy kan my nie sien nie. So maak fucking in die oë skyn.
Camera up towards the mysterious figure. He probably was terrified but didn't want to show it in case the figure used that fear to its.
Kyk net daai oë. Wat is jy? Jy fucking weirdo.
What's interesting though is that this figure doesn't seem to mind being videotaped at.
Nou, hy's nou fucking famous ou. Sy ou toppie. Hy het besluit, ek gaan 'n bietjie op die koppie staan en by die sterre kyk en nou fucking lekker populêr nou. Lekker shiny. Well done. Mo se tan gekry want sy fucking gesig is rooi. Een van 'n fucker here.
At all, and it simply watches the YouTuber film as if it's no big deal. Even still, he is lucky that the stranger didn't have more sinister motives in mind. Number 6. A YouTuber known as Dead Drop is best known to his subscribers for picked him exploring various abandoned buildings throughout the world.
Chom, jy gaan nou deurbliksem en ek beloof jou, ek gaan vir jou lag. Boy, ek gaan nou deurbliksem.
Investigating creepy or haunted places, and also makes the occasional parkour video as well. However, usually in his urban exploration videos, nothing goes wrong. Dead Drop simply explores the area, which are usually quite creepy, but aside from the appearance of the building, nothing terribly scary happens. But the same cannot be said for one video he made in April of 2019, where he scales a couple of rooftops in the town. Everything seems to be going quite well until this happens. This is, without a doubt, a classic example of just how scary certain strangers can be. Dead Drop getting confronted with the baton.
Oh, boys. Ek sal dit Rambo, chom. Ek sal fucking so maak. Ek sal daar bo staan, hè. Ek sal, wat sê jy? Ek sal fucking nat piepie. Ek gaan nie vir 'n fok, hy sal nie vir 'n fok opklim, chom. Ek sal fucking nat piepie. Kom sê, kom kry my. Wil jy my kry? Kom. Fucking weirdo. Wat 'n toestand is jy?
In general seems like it would fit in perfectly on an episode of the hit series The Sopranos. What makes this scary video extra freaky is that the owner actually can be heard telling Dead Drop to go inside his building, but he is smart enough
Ek sal fucking skop in die eiers, chom. Hy sal vir 10 jaar nie meer kinders kry nie.
to refuse. Who knows what could have happened if he gave in to the pressure and ended up walking inside the building. Luckily, we don't know the answer to that, but it probably wouldn't be good. Number 5. Tyler Rowe is an overnight staff employee at the popular grocery store chain Kroger. For Tyler, his duties include things such as stocking shelves for the next morning and doing quick cleanups when necessary. However simple and traditional Tyler's job sounds, the particular Kroger location that he works at is far from ordinary. He says that exactly 9:02 p.m. every single night, this happens.
Freezers better not rest.
Daar's iemand daar binne, chom. Maak hom oop. Rambo dit. Fok haar binne in China. Kyk wat dit is. Jou fokker. Nou moet ek weer 'n nuwe broek aantrek want ek het my broek bekak. Fok.
Scared the daylights out of Tyler.
En his wag, laat ek hierdie fucking ding wegvat.
Since it happens every single night at their store, they are probably so used to it now that it doesn't faze them whatsoever. Nevertheless, this is obviously not normal for a freezer door to firstly be making.
Daai fucking spook nee, het hom gefucking skop. Hy wou mos nie luister nie. Maak my daar binne toe, ek fucking skop hy ding oop. Maar wag.
They are probably so
Dit lyk nie of jy van binne af kan oopmaak nie.
used to it now that it doesn't faze them whatsoever. Nevertheless, this is obviously not normal for a freezer door
Wag.
to firstly be making those banging noises and second open all by
Elke fucking yskas het so ietsie koeler. En as jy jouself toemaak as jy gefok, so jy moet kan oopmaak binne anyway. So China's net dop.
itself without anyone else inside. It doesn't seem as if Tyler has brought this up to his store manager either, but he should definitely look into this matter further. Who knows? Maybe some sort of spirit has been trapped inside the door for a while now and is banging on the door to get out. Number 4.
Stupid.
A nursing home is supposed to be a welcoming environment to any senior citizen who is too old to take care of themselves, and they are usually always busy with plenty of people paying visits to their elderly loved ones. Although not inherently creepy of a place, nursing homes can still be populated with freaky activity, as this video seems to suggest. In the video, one of the employees is reviewing the security camera footage and notices something quite startling that he simply cannot explain.
And then, yeah, it's capturing it. Boom. And then show it move.
The video camera footage that was recorded in the nursing home seems to have been a little glitchy, so perhaps it's possible that this cane appeared to disappear because there was a glitch in the recording.
Ja, dan is 'n bietjie 'n scammy. 'n bietjie 'n fakie daai.
Allowing somebody to pick it up, which the camera didn't record, but there's also a possibility that something more creepy and paranormal in nature.
Dis 'n spooky wookie kierie. Daar's my woord. 'n fucking spooky wookie kierie wat daar rond bliksem sy ding doen. Goed. Well done.
Is going on here.
Ja, ek moet sê die alle buite het oopgemaak vir een van 'n fucker rede. So iemand het daai knoppie gedruk en dit wys nie. Maar die kriek ding of die kierie ding het whatever ou. Die ou top het besluit ek's fucking dood. So hoekom kort ek 'n kierie?
If so, it just goes to show that spirits can be lurking anywhere.
Lyk of hy gegooi is. So ek dink my chommies, ek dink iets het hom gegooi. So ek dink dit is fisiese spooky wookie nie. Waar dink julle? Sê vir my in die comments. Waar dink julle van hierdie kiririri?
Where without us even knowing. Number 3, Syntax77 is a popular YouTuber in road trip style videos, and he has garnered a reputation for creating highly relaxing and easygoing content.
Okay, dan moet hierdie lekker wees. Ek hou van natuur.
In other words, Syntax's channel is not at all known for containing any sort of creepy or unsettling videos. However, there is one exception to that rule.
Wat Tom, hoekom Pieter hier aan 'n mens se posbusse? Wat is jou probleem?
Published in June of 2019, Syntax seemingly uploaded a standard video that you'd expect to see on his channel. In it, he goes hammock camping on an abandoned mountain farm and documents his findings and the overall experience of being there. At nighttime, he settles down for some dinner, but it's during this time that something terrifying happens. Although it may have been a bit hard to hear because of how distant it was, if you listen very carefully, you can make out what appears to be some sort of strange growling noise, followed by the same
Maybe is dit sy fucking maag en wat eet hy daar? Fucking sop. Dit moet nou nie vol maak nie.
mysterious voice saying what sounds like, "Be quiet, stay silent."
It's calm, peaceful, little breeze through the treetops, but nothing too bad.
Hy is alleen daar, né? Jy het dit so duidelik gehoor. So fucking oupa fucked up stemmetjie wat net sê bly fucking stil. Hier is seker die eerste video wat ons nou kyk wat my fucking hoenders gee my chom. Fucking moose hoenders. Fuck me, yo.
It does not seem as though Syntax noticed this voice while eating
Ja, hy lyk kalm. Hy lyk net dit lyk nie of enigiets gebeur nie, jou. Hy hoor dit nie. So what the fuck? En hy's alleen daar.
his dinner, and he was able to leave the following morning unharmed, but it definitely makes you wonder what could have possibly been out there that wanted him to leave and stay silent so desperately.
But nothing.
Dit is freaky, chom. Dis 'n abandoned fucking plaas. Oh, dis fucking freaky, ou. Jy weet seker goed word gesê vir 'n rede. Want as ons nou in die videoetjies ingaan kom waar mense fisies gaan om die huise en die spooke met hulle te gaan praat en shit, dan hoor jy daai kakhou en ek dink om eerlikwaar nou persoonlik te praat, dink ek dit gaan baie harder wees, ou. Jokes aside, ek dink sekere stories hoe mense daar uitkom is hartseer. En maar hierdie ou is bietjie fucked up want hy sê bly stil en moenie praat nie. Fucking pedofiel daai.
Number 2, Project Amber is a YouTube channel that a lot of people actually regard as being quite fun and wholesome to watch. It's absolutely not a paranormal related channel whatsoever, and instead focuses on the channel owner named CJ and his dog Lance as they travel around in an ambulance converted into a trailer. CJ's channel is loaded with tons of videos relating to his various travel related adventures throughout Europe, and they are all fun and relaxing to watch, except for one chilling video that sticks out like a sore thumb compared to the other content on his channel. In the video, CJ is documenting his day for the camera, which seems to be going quite well in ordinary. He says that his camper fridge needs to be fixed and he's about to start working on it, when his dog Lance begins to stare off into the distance, which causes
Waar is die fucking hond?
CJ to be a little bit
Of is hy die hond?
skeptical and confused.
What are you looking at?
Wag. Hou sy hond die kamera vas. Hy kyk vir die fucking kamera, boys.
Freaking me out, dog. There's no one over there.
Even though CJ does not see anything or anybody,
Well.
he begins to have a look around the area anyway. He says that there is an old well near where he is parked that reminds him of the well depicted in the movie The Ring.
Ja, daai movie is fucked up. Ek moet seker 5 broeke dra as ek daai movie kyk, want ek bekak myself elke keer as daai fucking vrou deur 'n TV klim of uit die fucking well uit klim. Sy moet daar binne bly. Daar gaan seker nou iets vir haar, daar gaan seker nou iets loer vir hom.
Which is why he doesn't want to get close to it. But nevertheless, CJ goes to bed, but the next evening he finally sees something creepy. Perhaps it's the same thing that his dog Lance saw the day before.
What the fuck, hè?
It is probably safe to assume that the woman in white robes is the person that Lance was staring at, but luckily for Lance and his owner CJ, it doesn't appear as if this woman is looking to harm either one of them. Even still,
Sy fucking loop om julle. Sy weet sy fucking skop sy jou. Fuck, hy het my 'n bietjie uitgefreak.
I would not want to stick around for too much longer, and it seems CJ does not want to either. What's also fascinating
Vat jou yskas, vat jou hond en fuck off. Noord. Altyd noord.
is how CJ says the old well near his trailer reminds him of The Ring, because the woman that can be seen walking through the forest strikes an uncanny resemblance to the girl in the film. It's just a good thing that unlike the girl in The Ring, this stranger is seeming
Boys, ek kan fokol so ver sien. Ek kan nie. Minecraft se kwaliteit is beter as dit.
not out for their lives. I've got a challenge for you.
Ek het ook. Ek gaan dit weer sê. Boetjies. Gaan check sy kanaal uit. Gaan check. Ek daag julle uit nou hierso. Gaan check sy kanaal uit. Gooi 'n duimpie daar, boys. Gaan support. Julle hoef nie sy video's te kyk nie, want julle kan dit saam met my kyk as julle regtig wil. Maar gaan support hom, boetjies. En dan my ook. As julle wil, Jonas. Net 3 duime. Maybe 4. Toe jy daai toestand van daai foto, nê. Dit freak my uit.
Number 1. As you probably already know by now, security cameras oftentimes capture some of the creepiest yet unexplainable events, and sometimes these incidents can be so terrifying that when the homeowners and business goers go ahead and review the video footage from the previous night, they are left with
Hy kak wifi of is my fucking is dit ek?
nothing else
Want ek kan fokol sien nou.
but pure shock and awe when they see what was filmed. If somebody strange walked by your house and you didn't know who they were and what they wanted, you could just zoom in on their face to make out the stranger's appearance. But unfortunately for this homeowner, the figure's face is nearly
Waar is sy kop? Dit lyk soos 'n fucking neet of 'n pit of wat the fuck is dit? Hoe klein is sy kop? Ou?
impossible to make out, but it's clear that this person is freaking the homeowner out.
Wat ever se suit jy dra, nê? Nee. Wow, what the fuck het nou hier gebeur?
The person in question certainly looks relatively tall and almost like they are in some sort of costume.
Fuck, ek sê ek, maar anyways, my chom, jy moet whatever jy doen nou vir 'n lewe om 'n suit aan te trek en 'n fucking tennisbal op jou kop te sit en op wit verf, nê. Nee. Wat doen jy weirdo? Jy's weird. Jy's fucking weird, China. Maar kyk wat se toestand is daai ding.
Their bizarre appearance walking by the homeowner's house made him feel extremely uncomfortable, and in the description of the upload, he states that he thinks it might be some sort of a scary witch or even a clown. He then goes on to explain
Moes hy sy kamera koop by Pep? Sy fucking security CCTV kameras, hoe moet hy dit koop by Pep? Want fuck weet. Is ek kleurblind?
how unsettling it was for him to see this footage, and describes the situation as being straight out of a horror movie. Seeing as how this video is 3 years old, it's probably safe to assume that this stranger person did not bother the homeowner again. At least we can only hope.
Dis hy boetjies. Nog 'n videoetjie afgehandel soos 'n fucking baas. Hierdie weirdos het ons nie bang gemaak jou. Maar dit was lekker. Boetjies, dankie. Dankie dat julle gekyk het tot die laaste. As julle het, die wat het, jy's amazing. My China, jy's lekker. Dankie boetjies. Like, gooi daai duimpies, subscribe. Dan sien ek julle in die volgende videoetjie my boetjies. Moenie vergeet om 'n lekker comment te stuur nie. Maybe gee ek jou 'n lekker vletjie daar. Alright, julle lekker dinge. Sien julle dan. Bye.